My name is Amanda. This is Red Castle Games, and this is the cafe at Red Castle Games. So Red Castle Games has been in the community for over 13 years, I think. We used to be down the road, and a couple years ago we moved into this space. And I think it was always sort of a dream that we could have a food option when people were in here playing games, because people will play games for hours. So you might as well feed them while they're here. Red Castle Games is a game store that's trying to be very bright, very open, very welcoming. It's easy to be a game store that appeals only to experienced gamers. And we want to be a very accessible game store to people of all ages, all levels, all backgrounds. And we think that we've been doing that pretty well. I think one of the things that probably took the most perseverance in getting this up and running was figuring out all the different bureaucratic entities that oversee food and alcohol service. And a lot of people that you work with in those bodies are super nice and super helpful, but it does take time. And they all have different documents and you're reading through them and you're like, this seems really opaque. But it took time, but we got through it, you know, a lot of back and forth paperwork. So both Matthew, the owner, and I took the restaurant builders class through PCC, the Small Business Development Center. And Matthew took it a few months before me, I think, and he recommended I take it, and it was great. It was very good. There's a lot of stuff that you would think would be obvious, but then when you hear it, it makes a lot of sense, and it's also helpful to have experienced people run you through it. It's such a slam dunk, no-brainer. It was a very reasonable cost to even take the course, and we got so much out of it, and it's really helpful to have experienced advisors who know what they're talking about, who have been in business themselves, and the access that they give us to other professionals in our industry that we can interview and talk with. It's that's relevant advice. That is real relevant advice that you get very quickly, and it's so valuable.